Hey guys, I'm Kristin. I'm ARuralSquirrel. I recently found these B23 Christian Dior high top sneakers at a thrift store.
We're walking out and we see these. Now, are they real? I don't know. Do they have numbers inside? Yes, so we'll get them.
So I was gonna run them through check to see whether or not they are legit Dior sneakers or if they're fakes. I ran them through 2 different authentication sites and I will tell you what I found at the end. Before we do that though, I'm gonna clean these things with a shoe eraser from the Dollar Tree. Let's find out whether or not this thing actually works and how good these things are gonna look when we get finished. Right now, they don't look so good. They're a little dirty on the bottom and there's some scuff on the toes. So we definitely wanna see if we can clean these up before we run them through check. So the instructions say that we need to use plenty of water to activate the sponge. So let's get this thing opened and get started. So this is the dollar store cleaner and I pick these things up at the checkout lane at the Dollar Tree.
Now you can see how really dirty these things really are. Pretty dirty. Let's get these things cleaned. I'm actually kind of surprised. It's doing better than I thought it was gonna do. It is not coming out. Look at the difference this is making. It kind of surprises me that this sponge from the Dollar Tree is doing that good. That's not coming out. Now for the test. Let's see. Whoop, look. That thing's falling apart. Better than it was. Not super great, but better than it was. They're much cleaner than they were. Lots of dirt came out of this thing. It didn't hold together as well as I thought that it maybe would. It definitely got the shoes a lot cleaner. I think it works on a lot of sneakers with maybe minimal dirt. Just as a touch-up, these were a little bit dirty on the bottoms. A little bit dirtier than maybe this thing can handle. But they're much cleaner than they were. Let's find out now if they are authentic Dior B23s.
Okay, so I've cleaned them with the Dollar Tree shoe eraser. I think that it's fine. I think that there are some quality shoe cleaners that are out there that I would suggest that if you're gonna be cleaning some Dior's or some more collectible sneakers, maybe you'll wanna use what the professional collectors use. And I'll put a link in the description below to the Amazon shoe cleaner that I use whenever I'm finding shoes to resell online on eBay. So let's find out what's gonna happen whenever we reference check or our other links to authenticate these Dior B23s. Here's what I found. Check doesn't give Dior as an option. So I can't run these through the check app because we can't even start. We can't even pick Dior as a choice. We can pick Adidas, we could pick Nike, we could pick all kinds of other really cool sneakers, just not these. So check wasn't even an option. So this is the next app that I used. It's called Legit Check. You can have an authenticator look at it for a cost of $20. However, my gut instincts told me to go ahead and use their free authentication guidelines before we even started. And I can tell you what my gut instinct was. I wasn't gonna pay the $20 until I at least did some background work myself first. So let's look at some of the highlights about these shoes, things that I want to look for and things that we're going to double check whenever we reference this app. So I want to make sure that this is nice and square. I'm looking at the stitching, especially on this tongue. I think that the shoestrings have already been replaced because these are not the shoestrings of a Dior shoe. So the shoestrings could have been replaced. And the lettering on the side is nice and dark. So let's look and see what some of the guidelines tell me. And then we'll find out whether or not these Dior shoes, B23s, that look pretty good on the bottoms, let's find out if they're legit. Some of the things that they wanted me to notice was whether or not this was nice and square. Doesn't look so good. And this was sort of the giveaway for me The stitching is not super great. Plus, when you look at the inside where the authentication numbers are, they're a little off. I wouldn't say that they're perfect. Plus, they aren't embossed into the shoe. So that was the giveaway for me, so that I can confirm that these are not legit, authentic Dior B23 shoes. The good news is they were my size. So no matter what, I was gonna take them with me from the thrift store because I'm gonna wear them. And I only paid about $1.37 for these shoes. So even though they aren't legit Dior B23 sneakers, they're still gonna look great on me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you so much. I hope that you guys are out there finding amazing things, but I hope that you're doing amazing things. Check out my other videos and make sure you subscribe.